Hello, this is David. I have been working with an organization that advocates for immigrant rights. The organization is a faith-based nonprofit organization. The first characteristic of the organization is their willingness to advocate for immigrant rights. It appears that the whole organization functions for this one purpose. The reason for advocating for the immigrants is so that the immigrant can become a U.S. citizen and eventually learn to advocate for himself. This characteristic is supportive of the organization because the citizenship application process can be an empowering tool for the individual. There are a few challenges during this approach, however. This is evident when the applicant is found to be deficient in the English language. At this point, we need to put the individual through an adult ESL class so that he can improve his English skills well enough to pass the written and spoken portion of the citizenship test. The process of sending someone to their English class is a supportive process. So the idea of immigrant rights is an organizational value. The second characteristic of the organization is the way it is divided up into two major areas. For instance, there is a citizenship section and there is an adult ESL section. These different sections tend to be challenges at times because if the individual has begun the citizenship application process, they still cannot submit the paperwork if their English skills are poor. They need to go over to ESL for a while to improve. However, the organization always works together and tries to help everyone to complete the process. Getting through the process is another organizational value. I think the tribal system that would identify the organization best would be the Stage 3 tribal system. Each section previously described has a function. That function is to prepare the immigrant client for the citizenship process so that they can advocate for themselves someday. The citizenship process section, the people that do the citizenship value the number of people that apply and begin the process, but do not seem to care if there are some that fall through the cracks and fall short of their citizenship goal. Some believe that as long as they get started in the process, that is sufficient. They would worry about the other part later. The ESL section of the organization also boasts having a large ESL class at the beginning of each semester or session, but do not seem to worry why only a small percentage of the students finish the session. Many students begin, but only a few finish, especially after spring break. I noticed that less than half of the ESL class returned. The thing that makes them Stage 3 tribal system is that both sides boast having great turnout, but neither wants to account for the large amount that stop the process. And I find this to be contradictory to the reason they were established for in the first place. So that is my presentation, and I hope it was a good one. Thank you and have a good day.